show. It's untested, it's brand new. Welcome to Freshly Brewed.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Freshly Brewed, a show we build it, I can we just freaking play it, episode 107, and we got a good one for you here, folks. We are playing Slivers in Standard.
Inconceivable.
Even though there are no legal sliver cards in Standard. Drumming Hive Pool is a rare in Edge of Eternities. 6 mana with an artifact affinity for slivers. Gives all your slivers double strike and haste. And then on your upkeep, make 2 sliver tokens that, of course, will have double strike and haste. This is like the best sliver payoff ever printed, I'm pretty sure. Like, this card is absolutely preposterous for playing slivers in Commander or in old formats or whatever. But amusingly, as a joke, printed into Standard where there are no slivers. Well, there are a few changelings in Standard. There are 3-Tree Mascot and Bark Form Harvester from Bloomburrow. We also have Taurean Mauler snuck in here on the Foundation Starter Kit. So you have a 12-pack of slivers in the deck, and we also have Soulstone Sanctuary as a sliver. And these changelings have extra value too, where we're going to be using the typalness of these changelings to help our other effects kind of go. So you have Sarkhan here. All these changelings are also dragons, so Sarkhan can help ramp, and it will grow every changeling we cast. Exhale is just 1 black in this deck, period. There's dragons everywhere. Mox Jasper is just a box if you have a creature in play, which is sweet. Roaming Throne is an extra sliver. 2 extra slivers. Doesn't really do a ton beyond the Mauler double triggers, but we just want to have a critical mass of slivers to make sure our Hive Pool works. And then we have Possibility Tactician, which is a Kavu synergy card. And whenever this or a Kavu enters, exile your top card. This can draw a bunch of cards, which is pretty cool too. So we also have Throne of the Grim Captain. It is legendary, so only 1. It's not the main plan at all. But with all these changelings, it's not difficult to meet the condition of a dinosaur, a merfolk, a pirate, and a vampire. And some removal spells like Tomb Lost Stormbrew, which is also a dragon for Sarkhan and Mox Jasper. And we got a pretty wild looking deck here, folks. I don't know if it's going to work or not. We're going to find out. We're going to have a good time in doing so as we do. Hence the whole point of the show. If you like Freshly Brewed, folks, and you want to see it succeed, hit the button, support the content, leave a comment, leave a like, and all that good stuff. Sideboard has sideboard cards in it. I guess I should discuss these. Duress, Ghost Vacuum, whatever. We have Scavenger Regent against small creature decks, because each non-dragon. Gev and Corpses of a Loss against control decks, just as cheap ways to buff up our changelings that are also kind of reasonable. And that is what's going on there. So, let's get right to the games. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
What's up, folks? We're doing a rare edit here where I'm cutting out the first match because the games were pretty bad in game 2. I mulliganed to 5, never drew a second land, didn't really do anything, and had to make room for a bonus match at the end, which you're not going to want to miss, so stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, enjoy it. See, now we're good. We're feeling great. These things happen. You shake it off, dust yourself off, draw a couple raucous theaters, and get yourself ready to go. Opponent mulligans, we're going to keep. Gibbs says, playing my first big Standard tournament tomorrow and hella nervous. Got any good tips for a competitive newbie? Have fun. And also, your goal in this tournament is not to win. Your goal is not to make day 2. Your goal is not even to win a match. All right? Your goal in this tournament is to come Sunday or Monday or whenever the end of a tournament is, to be a little bit better at Magic than you were today. That's it. That is your only goal in this tournament. Any individual tournament, the swings, as we just saw, are real. You should just be learning and getting better, and you're in the tournament of life. You should be trying to be on a constant upward trajectory. All right. Also, eat, drink, take care of yourself, etc., etc. All right. So we got our throne. We got mascot, technician. We could warp here. Let's get the mascot in play. Let's get mascot in play and say go. Mascot on the stack.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Good advice. Appreciate it. Motivational speaker. That's me. Yep. Zero expectations. Expectations in life are a very poor idea, especially in Magic tournaments. Alright, so here's an Overlord. Little Insidious Roots action. They whiffed. Love to see that. Yeah, Godless Shrine also. We have Bark Form Harvester. I think we're just gonna... Maybe just cast the Kabu and start attacking. I would trade Mascot for Moltender here. Just attack first. Final Vengeance. I feel like there are better of this effect in the format, but I don't know. Alright, so... Yeah, they were just a hard cast Technician. Cast 3/3, exile top card. And then as long as we have a Kabu, we can play it. And then every other Kabu that enters will also trigger this too, so... And it's another... Sure, well, that's fine. The problem is that this is another deck where we can't really afford to dirtle too much. Their end game is like almost infinite. And basically impossible to beat. So... Lord Skitter. The King. Come on down. Okay. Sure. Need some graveyard stuff. That's fine. Twin Maw Stormbrood. Okay. I mean... kind of want to just play this guy and just keep playing stuff. Probably attack first. And they haven't done literally anything yet. Like, they have no creatures in the graveyard. They're just... have a Roots in play, aren't doing anything. I'm just going to cast this. So we'll get 2 triggers, 2 exiles. The problem is that like our cards aren't inherently that cheap. I wish this card was a freaking 1/1. Just that 1/1 vanilla changeling. There's a Hive Pool and a Cavern of Souls. We're going to attack with this 3/3. And then... only currently have 1 changeling in play. They're going to trade. Okay. That's fine. And we'll just Theater. So we get the tap lands in our hand. And they're going to mill a card. It also is a Ketramos. And ours is a Sarkhan. I think we can do better than Sarkhan. Let's ship that. We do have Lorwyn coming, it's true. It feels like a pretty far away, but... here's the Great Harrison City, but no forests. Man, they are really not going off here. Alright, so... we draw a Mauler, which is just another... Kabu. All of our cards cost 3, which is so awkward. I kind of want to just kill this Moltender. Is it Roots? No, it's not only in your turn. We gotta kill Attendi, I think. They've got multiple creatures in the graveyard now, so we should kill Attendi, play the Mauler. That all sounds fine to me. We're gonna name Dragon. We're gonna Roasty Toasties. Play our Mauler. And set up for Hive Pool like next turn, I guess. Rosa says, Jim, are my grapes just sour? Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a... what's the name of the person who makes wine? Toots? Winologist? Wino?
Somebody who's like professional, like tasters of wine connoisseur. But that's
A wine connoisseur.
No, that's
A
not-
vintner. There we go. Thank you. I knew there was a word for it.
Like,
Cole's not being very helpful, but there's definitely a word for it.
the wine. I didn't
There
know.
was more to that sentence than what I responded to. So, flanker? You getting flanked here? All right. So, is true mid-range dead in the water? Because so many standard decks are so fast. This is not having a thing you're trying to do and pop up for a quick win. It's just asking to lose. Yeah, I'm just set that I want to play a certain kind of deck and it feels bad. Yeah, it's not necessarily speed, I don't think. I think in the current format, it's just like there are 2 fairly insane engines in VV/Cauldron and Enduring Curiosity/Kaido, where like you just can't dawdle too much, or those engines will just blow you out of the water. So that's like kind of an issue. Only 2 cards in exile right now, one of which is our card. So like Roots. I think that. Yeah, I mean, I imagine you could build a mid-range deck to like probably target those things. But all right, so we draw untapped land, which is great. So we go land, harvester, hive pool. Now we are doing the freaking thing. All right, double strike and send it. Because I'll have double strike and haste. We get 2 tokens a turn. Rose says, got into Magic watching Reed Duke play Jund, then watching Seed Run on Mirrors. Maybe I'm just romanticizing that. I mean, everything in Magic ebbs and flows. Midrange was great for a while, then it's bad for a while, then it's good for a while, then it's bad for a while, you know, so. All right, so now we're doing it. This is what we're supposed to do. All right, if I was going to edit my YouTube videos, I would make this match be the first match because you see what we're doing here. And actually, then Brown and Gamey Mulligan a lot, but we don't got that yet. You know, maybe one time in the future. So attack for a bunch. They block with a thingy. Catcher Moses is still only on 2. The city can make a plant or 2 here and there, but we're coming in pretty hot with these slivers over the next few turns. So, all right. So final vengeance is the draw. We'll add a counter and then it dies, as it often does, unfortunately. That's why they're playing vengeance. Exile, sure. Hey, Karn, how are you? All right. Watching my kid walk in 2-yard clips. I've cursed you? I told you. Once they start walking, it's all over. So, Karn, fire up the boosters. All right. Yeah, no Tyvar is a pretty tough sell for these Roots decks. The Roots decks have a lot of moving parts. I don't like Deadly Cover Up. I mean, that is pretty good, I guess. All right, so now the Moose is alive, and we have now we have 1, 2. Unfortunately, they kept exiling my Changelings, so we only have 2 types in our graveyard for Throne of the Green Captain. But what are they going to exile? They're going to exile my Possibility Tactician, which I have one in my hand. Sure. That's fine. Alright. We draw a Twin Moss Storm Brew, which is castable thanks to our dragon. I mean, they're pretty low here. They are at 5. They are attacking up to 9, but we get some double strikers. And then mill some more cards over. That's a lot of cover-ups. So yeah, this is like a pretty interesting new take on Roots without Tyvar. A little more controlling with Ketchermos and Rats and stuff. The Overlord is in now. I should probably kill that. So Roaming Throne is a sliver. So that is one of those sliver things.
We are aliens, but what are you going to do about it?
Double Strike Indestructible, though, is not a good exchange. They gain 4 life. You probably just want a Throne here, I think. Let's look at our top card. Let's start there. And we see a Mauler. We can bin that for the Throne. Okay, cool. Then we'll just kill the Overlord.
Get off my plate.
And then we're going to Throne. Because playing the Roaming Throne doesn't really do anything. It can't attack through this, can't block it. It's actually probably better as a haster next turn. And we are getting close to being able to craft the Throne. So, fire up the Throne and say go. No attacks. 2 more slivers coming next turn, so... And another Overlord. Oh, sure.
Spawn more Overlords.
They hit another Ketchermos. And they have a flank...
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
Nice Throne of the Green Captain, Jim. Thanks. Appreciate that. Thanks. That's great. Yeah, it's cool. No,
Somebody's playing a
totally
prank
cool.
on me.
That's fine by me. No, that's just cool.
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
Cool. That's fine. I didn't want to do it anyway. No, yeah, it's whatever. Sure. Well, they're main phasing it, which is pretty aggressive. So there goes the graveyard stuff. They draw a card and go to... Well, now you're just leaving, Karn? Whatever, man. Fair weather fan here, Karn. Alright, so... There's Mortuary. We're going to mill some cards end step. Try to get lucky. Don't need to tap to craft. So we could get insanely lucky and just hit 4 cards, but probably not going to happen. But we do have a hasted 4/4 double strike. So... Will the Moose be loose? The Moose is loose. Sure. No blocks. So... We have 2 more 1/1 double strikers. We also have the Sanctuary, too. Alright, so we're going to mill 2. That's 1 Changeling. Make 2 slivers. Okay. Casting Throne. Second Hive Pool. Our attacks here are pretty good. I can play this, but you play both. So let's just play this. Play the Roaming Throne. Name Sliver. It's not even an option. It's not a creature type in my deck. That's really funny, actually. All right, so name Sliver, 1 mana Hive Pool. Go to combat. Double strike. All right, so they kill one thing. That is fine. And they go down to 3 life points. We have 4 slivers coming, and then we also have a sliver hiding in our land base. 1 sliver or 1 type in the graveyard for Throne of the Grim Captain. Quadruple strike. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
City goes off. They gain a life, lose a life, draw a card, make it a thing.
Now this is pod racing.
It's so insane how busted it's. I can't believe this card's on a Mythic. Like, what a perfect cash grab card for Commander players. This would just be like an $80 card, you know, like just printing money into your booster packs. I can't believe this card's on a Mythic. It's actually kind of surprising to me. Alright, and Final Vengeance. The ward is ward 2, sure. That's fine, these things happen. They go to 2. Go on. Tell me more. Moltendi, sure. Don't forget we have a Sanctuary and 4 slivers coming. I think they're just dead. They're effectively at 6 and I have a ton of attackers. Whoa! We milled over 2 more Changelings. Here's Sarkin. So I mill over 1 more Changeling here. We hit it.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
So we get a Menace Trample, Lifelink, Hexproof. It doesn't have haste. Wait. Crafting is... I gotta read what craft does. I'm sorry, folks.
We have technology.
Exile the card, return, transform under control. It does not have haste. So it's sorcery speed, does not have haste. I just make the Sanctuary and kill them, right? So make Sanctuary. And now I have this many attackers. They're super dead, right? So not a sliver, but choose a dragon. Just call me the Sliver King. Thank you. Thank you. You're all too kind. All right, so they are they're doing graveyardy stuff, but like graveyard hate is actually particularly bad against both Ketramos and Roots. So I don't think we care about that at all. We do need to be able to kill an Overlord, but our dragons aren't the coolest. Scavenger region probably not big enough. They actually have a lot of graveyard hate, making our throne kind of bad. Main deck flankers, man. What a crazy deck they got going here. Yeah, I would say the throne should go. They'll bring in some beaters, maybe just try and kill them. Let me just bring in some beaters, try and kill them. I don't think we want to get into a long game with them. I'm going to cut the thrones and bring in maybe some Corpses of Lost seems rough. Bring in, I don't know. Let's try this. I'm not really. I mean, you could honestly Duress kind of plays, hitting some of their powerful cards. Let's cut one of these. Let's cut 2 of these. We're not really. It's not a card advantage game, so let's try this. All right, let's do that again. That was cool, right? Good stuff. All right, nice one-lander.
Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity.
We're on the draw with Surveil Land. Our hand's pretty good. We have Sarkin, a Dragon, Duress, Exhale. I'm gonna keep. We're keeping the one-lander. Let's freaking go. You gotta believe sometimes. You gotta believe sometimes, folks. You gotta believe in the dream. You can't believe this is happening to you. That's not all right. Let's missed once. Hit the second time.
Bingo! Alright.
You're up, friend. So we got Sarkin, make a treasure. And then we have Mauler, Mox, like Duress or whatever else, Exhale, so on and so forth. I do love the idea of duressing them. Trying to hit this roots. They return a Ketchermos, which kind of sucks. Don't have a clean answer to Ketchermos, unfortunately. Let's Sarkin, revealing the Mauler. I think we just cast the Duress right now. We're not really... I guess I have to draw a land then. I'm just gonna wait. Let's take it. Behold! A dragon, bull, dog thing. Here's Ketchermos. Great. So, the problem with Ketchermos is in Standard is a turn you cast it sucks. You just don't do actual anything. You just play this, tap 3 lands, say go. You know, so we're gonna tap. We draw another Stormbrood. That's pretty bad. Alright. Play Mauler. And it's a dragon, so we're getting in the air. We're gonna play Mox Jasper, play Duress. They have Ketchermos, Cover Up, Insight. Cover Up is the card that's gonna turn on Ketchermos, so that's the card that's gotta go here. So take the Cover Up. I'm actually bringing the third Duress. Duress seems great against them. They're surprisingly creature light for a roots deck. I think they might only have like 2 roots in their deck, honestly. If I had to guess. So Mauler goes up. Here's an Insight. Mill some cards. How about the 4th Ketchermos, huh? How you like them apples, huh? Just an Overlord, but sure. So return Overlord. They're gonna Overlord, sure. That's fine.
Spawn more overlords.
Mauler's also an Overlord. Rio says, want to shout you out for creating your set reviews. Watch the entire series. Great information. Thanks, friend. Appreciate it. Those are I do a lot of content. I do set reviews, 10 new brews. I draft on Bronze Mythic, and I win the freaking game. What's wrong? Was 4 Ketchermos too many? Is that a problem for you? It's not a problem for me. No, it's not. No way, no how. All right, and now we're going for a winning record with Slivers. What more could you possibly ask for? Hand's Great Keep. We got Torch into Sarkin. We got a Throne as a backup plan. We got Starting Town. Whoa! Gifting subs. Cherry Magnolia. Thanks, friend. Appreciate it. Where should I kill this? We're tapping out every turn for the next few turns, so kill that. Make your map. If you're a pile driver, folks, welcome. You're a pile driver now, whether you want to be or not. And we have our draft night, our monthly draft night, going to be tomorrow. That is tomorrow. Pile driver draft night. Lots of fun. We do it once a month. We do draft night once a month. We do poker night once a month. We do pre-releases every set. Fantasy football starting up as well. Ton of great, fun, awesome events for all you fine folks who subscribe. So welcome. Happy to have you. All right, so we got to kill this Cecil for sure. We could like Mauler get in the air and just like kind of keep going here. We could also exhale and just play Throne. Maybe Throne's the way to go against them because we're probably not going to win the game quickly. And getting to Throne, they probably don't have a way to stop that either. I kind of like that. So let's go exhale. Let's behold the dragon. Let's kill Cecil. And yeah, reveal our dragon again. Very dragony. Let's play our Throne. And attack for 2. And you're up. The 2-headed attack force here of Throne of the Grim Captain and our Sliver package. Shock and Watery Grave. They're already at 14. They're going to kill Sarkin. Sarkin was a man. So no longer a man, unfortunately. That does not count as our types. So no types currently. That's fine. We can Mauler or Technician. If we Technician for a land, we can actually play Technician. Actually, yeah, let's warp it. This is a slower game. It's always important to get a feel of what's the pace of the game. This is a slow pace game. Let's get our value out of our cards. We're not in a rush. They have no pressure. We're at 20 life. Just gonna warp this bad boy. And they can't even. I mean, they can do this. All this is just 2 mana kill a treasure. Sure. Alright, so let me draw Mox Jasper. That is castable, I suppose. And yeah, all right, sure. So let's take it out. We're just chilling. There's a Verge. We're happily at 20 life here. hard cast a Kaido. Sure. Let's... And Emblem, I guess, probably? Just go to Surveil 2. So no card draw, just Surveil 2.
My eyes are as sharp as my sword.
And the strong bird and the emails. Carlos use my deck as a pillow. Oh man, big whiff here. Where are our cards? All right, so they got Kaido. We don't really have a positive way to pressure it, nor do we have a positive way to put on the board. We're just gonna play this, like this guy or whatever. Again, this draws for every Kavu you play. So when we play this Mauler next turn, that works too. And yeah, just there you go, I guess. Blue Black's certainly a tempo deck. So when you're at 20 life and turn 6 or 7, it's like not that big of a deal. Bat's pretty annoying. That takes the Mauler. You can just hardcast this Stormbrood, right? This is a mana of any color. Oh, a dragon. Never mind. They take Stormbrood over the Mauler. Interesting. So cool. We can't Roche Bat or Kaido, so they're gonna stun my guy. That's also fine. That is great.
You're not going anywhere.
Stunning overdrawing a card seems very, very bizarre, but I don't know what to tell you. Sure.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Map into the bat. Top card is Cecil. And they're gonna attack. Sure. Question their sequencing there a little bit, but that's fine. Mill 2. And again we miss. No changeling. Now we draw a changeling, sure. We can't play both of these, and then we'll trigger the Technician twice, which is pretty cool. So, play Mauler. It is a Kavu. And we actually hit the card we're going to cast anyway. That's kind of fun. So, play land. It's also a Dragon for a Jasper. Play Harvester. Top card's a Kavu. It's a... okay. Now we're doing it. I'll just say go. High Fool currently costs 4. And we can make it cost 3. We're going places, all right?
On the machine!
We're putting it all together. Yeah, sneaky reach here too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, sneaky reach.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
They are all also outlaws. So shoot the sheriff will not work here. Add a counter. Here's Cecil. And a preacher was good. Yeah, whatever. Sure. Add a counter. Mill 2 cards. We are allergic to milling over changelings. It's fine. Another Mauler. So I can go Mauler and then Hive Pool. That does work. Yeah, sure. Ship it. Here's a Mauler. I mean, we want these things to die too, right? So top card is a Twin Moss Stormbrood. It's actually pretty tempting to cast that and kill this Preacher. And then attack Kaido because I want to trade and get these things in the graveyard for the throne. Because we're pretty far ahead now too, so yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just kill this. We almost like don't even need the Hive Pool. Just the Technician and the Changelings are working pretty well. Yeah, go to combat. Attack here. They lose Kaido or Cecil, which we're happy with both. No trample on this card, you know? Magic cards back in the day were modest. This card released in, I don't know, like Lorwyn or Morningtide or something like that, like a bajillion years ago. So, if this card was printed these days, it would cost 2 mana, have trample, double strike, flying, ward 6, and surveil 4 or something like that, you know? But
Yeah.
all right, we're coming in. What do you got for me? Big Poe in chat says, this deck wins the most bad awards, but the award for most bad cards, yet somehow makes a good deck. I mean, I would not say this deck is good. I would say it's, you know, functional, but what is going on? What is... Lights on, lights off.
what are you going to do about it?
The system is down. The system is down. All right, folks. First, with that follow button, watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content, enjoy the show. If you like what I do here on Freshly Brewed, on Bronze to Mythic, on 10 New Brews, on the set reviews, and so much more, support the content. We all get salt roped sometimes. It happens, you know? They can't take it. It's only game one, so I don't know what's going on, actually. But what are you going to do? You know? What are you going to do? All right, damage. And we're going to say go.
Don't worry. I've got an exit strategy.
And we'll see what the deal is here. Yeah. Nicole decided to talk to Karn, so Karn left.
What have I done?
All right, I'll just. All right, so they just I don't. What do you want me to tell you? I don't know what to do. I guess we'll play one more match because that was like a game, not even a match. So also yeah. Bonus game. One more game. On the play. Hands great. Keep. We're gonna theater. Theater. Soulstone Sanctuary. I'm gonna keep that. We got turn 2. Exhale. Restless Cottage. Okay. And another. Sure. This card's been pretty good. What is this? Island Restless Cottage. I mean, I think we just hard cast Technician. Just cast the first one. Warping it off curve seems rough, so divert to that. Sure. You got it.
I'm taking the Lantern Flight after this thing.
Breeding Pool untapped. What? So some sort of weird Sultai control deck. All right, now we're gonna warp. So let's warp this one.
It's not exactly warp speed.
We want our cards. Some sort of weird Sultai control deck. I mean, I guess, sure. We do have Cavern Souls in our deck, which is cool. So, warp this one, revealing a Bark Form Harvester. Cool. Our Exhale's probably not going to be very good against them, unfortunately. Land Esper Origins. Okay, sure. What I call my deck? Art.
I'm in control here.
What's going on, Esper Origins player? Come on. Figure it out. It should be very, very clear and obvious what we're doing, all right? They've been Flood Pits Drowner? I thought our deck was weird. Jeez. Okay. And, all right, so I got some Origins of Flood Pits Drowner. We unfortunately miss a land drop. It sucks. Let's charge hard, guys. Let's hit a land here, please. Give me a land. It is a land. Started down. Right. Started down's good. We have Exhale and Torch the Tower up. And now, of course, every Kavu we play after this will grub. Here's Ice Till Explorer. Nice Torch Tower Exhale, you know. That's fine. They summon Leviathan. Second land, mill some more cards. It's a swamp. Can double spell to kill this if we feel like we really want to. Crack a Passage. Alright, into the Flood Maw. This is Sultai soup over here. Something's going on. I don't know what it is. Something's going on. Untap. We draw 3 Tree Mascot. Alright, let's play this Harvester first and trigger our guy. Reveal a Mauler. Can't cast that one just yet. We've not played a land yet, so maybe just play the Mascot and say go. I do kind of want to kill this. They're going to get 2 more land drops off of it for free. Strange creatures on a crack. Hey! Well, it sure would be convenient if we had Kraken, Leviathan, Merfolk, Octopus, or Serpents in our hand. Wouldn't it? Don't mind if I do. Alright. We're just going to cast the Mascot, yeah. You gonna counter this? Go nuts. Try it. See what happens. All right. It's Kavu. We find the land, and it's Cavern of Souls.
Bingo!
Name Dragon. And now we have a mana to exhale, too. I'm going to attack. Try to fish for a block here. We're going to... is there a reason we want to use exhale over... I think tower's better than exhale, so... Alright, then we're going to torch tower this. Using our 3-tree mascot mana. Easy game.
We have technology.
They're going to counter it. Whatever, sure. Totally fine. Them countering our removal spell is a really good look for us. And now we're in Hive Pool territory next turn. Mill over a Tidebinder. Okay. They kind of have infinite mana here with the Icetail Explorer and the Fetch Land, but try and work through that. Sure, mine is not in standard, so here's Esper Origins, a couple Tidebinders too. They do seem to have built their deck in a way where but don't do much. Here's some 4/4s. Okay. I mean, we're going to be able to go Mauler... You can go Mauler, Harvester, and Hive Pool, right? Not quite. Alright, sure. So, mill over a thing. They've taken a lot of game actions, but I feel like they haven't really, like, done that much. Here's Tomas Stormbrood. It's pretty good, actually. Let's go Mauler. We could Stormbrood and Exhale and kill both the summons. So summons make mana next turn and then pump the team later. I wish I get the Hive Pool down, so... Play this thing. Trigger the Kavu. Another Mauler. Yeah. I need to decide which one to Hive Pool. Here's the Hive Pool. We got Double Strike. Is trading off dudes fine? I think it is. Just send them a clowns. So they all got Double Strike. Trading Mauler for a summon is fine, I think. We got plenty more of that. Oh, they're just going to take all of it. Oh, okay.
No, that's a lot of damage.
That's what you want to do. Sure, that's fine.
Space.
They got a lot of mana. Maybe they want a Doppelgang, maybe? Maybe. Or just guard a trample, you know? Like, just give me trample. I don't ask for much. I'm modest. Alright, so mill some more cards. Dreams of Lasagna. They have green, green, green floating. So I'm not exactly sure what they're doing. Like, what's their grand scheme. I suppose Doppelgang would kind of make sense, but like... Doppelgang what, you know? Like... I don't think it's absolutely hilarious that their main big cards doesn't work against us. That's really, really funny. Do your thing. Gonna deck themselves. Volatile Fault. I do have plenty of basic lands in my deck, so... Alright. This card does go with the fetch land. We could have killed it, but I think just, you know, doing our own thing's better. Thoughts on playing equipment? What equipment would you like to play? They're now attacking. So he's die next turn anyway. I'm just going to block this. Alright, bring it on. Take 8. It's a pretty wild combination of cards, I agree. Alright. Rude. Rude. Karn agrees. Alright, so they're going to exile one of these cards. The Mauler. That's fine. We have a Hasted Sliver next turn. We got 2 removal spells. They've got some stuff too. They're kind of ahead on mana and cards, unfortunately, but we have the Hive Pool going, so they can't destroy that. 2 1/1 double strike hastes every turn is pretty good. Is one Mauler with Kavu? Yeah. Okay, so let's make Slivers draw. We play Harvester. 1, 2, 3. We can't Harvester and Sanctuary. We get Sanctuary and then Harvester after. Sure. Or so it was a. That's pretty cool. So let's attack. We attack for a lot here. 6 and 4, 10. And then jam our Mauler. A second cover up would kind of suck, but again, with a Hive Pool play, it's not that bad. So imagine doppelgang for 11 in our Hive Pool. Listen, I'm here for it, you know. What's up, Jared? Thanks for the resub. Pile drivers. They're gonna flood maw my. Sure. Did I play land yet? Oh no, it's my guy. All right, so for 12, I have played a land. That's a big bummer. That's a big bummer. All right, that's fine. And we've got 23 cards in deck. I just can't imagine they've seen this many cards and we haven't like really seen what their deck is. It's just like Sultai Dirtle stuff, you know? Alright, explore for lands. Play some more lands, sure. There's a Volatile Fault. Again, we have like 7 basics in our deck, so Strip Mine locking us is fairly unlikely.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
It's always the one more game, you know? The bonus game. Always rope you. I just want more game, you know? And then we gotta grab a Snickers here. So, here's your summon, Esper, whatever thingy. They had a Flood Pits Drowner, sure. Like, I don't think decking them is crazy, you know? Alright, so we're gonna just untap. We're going to make some Slivers. We're going to play Bark Form Harvester. Larkhill says, this is the kind of magic that makes you want to stop playing Magic for a day. Why? This kind of magic is great. What are you talking about? This game's awesome. We're going to play Mauler. This is counterable if they have a mana leak. God forbid, you know. That resolves, sure. And then, as far as combat goes, here's Flood Pits Drowner. Add a counter. And they're tapping the Harvester, not the Mauler. Interesting choice. They were going to Leroy. Get the Exhale available. Because they know about it, but whatever. The play on those spells will get bigger. Unless they kill it or bounce it, which is fine. And then any block with the Exhale, we can kill the summon. Feed the Cycle. Sure. Didn't see that one coming. And 4 1/1 double strikers. We're going to leave the Ice Tail Explorer in play. I think decking them is, like, pretty real, actually. Behold a dragon. Target this. Behold this. Gentlemen. Behold! Alright, so there you go. I think they have Cosmic Wave. I feel like we would have seen that one already. We've seen 2/3 of their deck, you know? This is an attack. We're 12. That's a pretty real attack. That's fair. Okay, that's pretty real. Here's a Cottage. We're playing Kaido too?
This is where things
okay.
Expect to see me.
Sultai Trade Binder here. I mean, 20, huh?
Uh-huh. Now I know your weakness.
I mean, they are at 10. I have a lot of double strikers. I guess the Fault can kill my Soulstone Sanctuary. It's a little annoying, but okay. They have a Drowner in hand still. They're gonna mill another card. They only have 18 cards in deck, so I feel like their Ice Tail Explorer is like almost a liability at this point. We just hardcast this uncounterable. Gain some life, make a blocker, which is fine. Alright. We gotta, like, play a little faster here. Yep. Play a Shockland. Great. 17 cards in deck. Make 2 slivers. We draw Sarkin. Gentlemen. Behold. I mean, like, we have lethal, which is kind of weird. Like, but like, they know that too. So like, what is going on here? You know, I have a food, right? Sure, but the tap and the food, sure. So we're not gonna attack, I think. Yeah.
Whoops, whoopsie.
Just no attack, cast Stormbroods, they go. The worst case would be, I guess, cover up. Sure, that's also fine. Was it untapped? The important part, it's fine, sure. Another Drowner, sure. Okay. So, I think I want to just not attack and just stay alive. So, no attacks. Play land. Hardcast Stormbrood. Gain some life. Grow Sark and just say go. Again, kind of worst case is like, I guess if I could... Oh, I'm sorry, Kaido's always a creature on their turn. Duh, right. So, if they Wrath, it kills Kaido also. So, like, Wrath Cottage me is kind of scary. But again, they only have 16 cards in their deck. Like, I think decking them is, like, pretty real. They've been a Kaido. And just like every turn, we just like make 2 more double strikers that are both blockers as well as potentially lethal attackers. Flashback Dreams again, milling over another land. Now they have 11 cards in deck. Their average mana spent to power and toughness ratio is the lowest of all time. They are playing some small guys, yeah. I mean, their win con is, I mean, maybe the Saga of it's gone? I don't even know what's going on here, so. Play another land. That's the 3rd Tidebinder. And have 10 cards in deck. Shuffle Drowners back in. Oh, like indefinitely shuffle the Drowners in. I mean, eventually we're going to kill them with our double strikers, right? So they're effectively, they have 4 blockers and a food. So they're effectively at 11. They block, they can't block the flyer necessarily. I was trying to kill Kaido here. I think I just, a weird spot. Let's go to combat and see what happens. Let's start there. What else would happen?
Is there anybody in here?
But a long pause. Alright. We're going to make a copy of Flood Pit's Drown. Sure. Oh yeah, they need a stun counter creature. They can shuffle this in. So now they have 2 mana left. Are they dead? They're about 11. They block 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only 6. Yes, that's not lethal. So all right, let me just say go. Honestly, just like stay alive. Yeah, sure. Can put like these guys in the bottom of our deck if I want to shuffle. Like, I don't even know. Like, they have 9 cards in deck. How are they winning is the question, you know? Apparently they're not.
Game.
All right. That sure was a game of Magic. So they're like this really, really bizarre Sultai grindy something deck. It's a lot of Tidebinders, but I would say that we want to just get lower to the ground. We haven't shown them Throne of the Grim Captain yet. They do have a Wrath in their deck, though, so... And they have Tiebinder. I'm going to go off the Throne Blam. Cut the Roaming Thrones. And... we can cut some of these cheap removal spells, I think. With Torch the Tower being the one I want to keep over Exhale, I think. Maybe just Exhale's fun. Do I want Duress? Like, probably? I think I got like 2 more Exhales. Sure, I guess. I mean, hell of a bonus game here. That's for damn sure. I don't like going over an hour for my videos, but... Alright, our hand's fine. We're going to keep this. Starting town. Alright, and we're going to keep any land there, so... Alright. So, if they... Great. So, if they had Counterspell mine up, I probably wouldn't have cast my Technician, but now I'm going to. I think we're just going to play for the long game here and just warp this guy and just get this thing going, so... AI-generated Sultai deck, maybe. Alright, so... warp this bad boy in.
30 seconds to warp threshold.
And let's get our cards on. So if we have a Kabu in play, we can play the cards that are exile, which is Gas. They kept both cards on top. Look who's back. And they play a Fault. Look who's gone again. What a life Karn lives, you know? Alright, we're gonna play a land. I'm just gonna play. They might counter it, but I just don't think I care. Honestly. We've already got an A card off of it. Yeah, sure. Resolves is really good for us, so... they're gonna Tidebinder. Sure. Honestly, whatever. Totally fine. Karn's been weird the last, like, week or two. He, like, doesn't want to go on walks anymore. Like, he just, like... you get on a driveway, and he just, like, goes like this. You have to, like, kind of drag him. He won't even move. So, you're a bird to the vet. It's very, very bizarre for me. I'm not going to want to go on walks, so... I guess I have his Exhale. Yeah, just Exhale. Which is very weird for Karn, so... might be a vet. Oh, they have Kaido. I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. They've lulled me to sleep. Opponents who play too slow are my nemesis because I just like stop thinking about the game and my brain just goes elsewhere.
And into the fray.
It's pretty annoying, but whatever. Very obviously Kaido should have blocked.
Stay hidden for long.
They've been a volatile Fault. I mean, we get to attack Kaido now, which is fine. So we're going to play this Harvester if it's in exile. We could just play the Mauler, honestly. So I'll just start by attacking. Short 1 point of power, so that's fine. Alright.
This is not how I die.
It's not like this is going anywhere. It's still, all of our cards are Kabus, so... yeah, I'll still play this one, I think. Play Mauler. Exile top card. It's a land. Cool stuff. So we're up 2 cards already on our... Technician. Here's Kaido. And they're attacking, no blocks. It's kind of funny how usually Planeswalkers play very well with sweepers, but Kaido plays especially poorly because it's just a creature.
Aha. Now I know your weakness.
How you doing now, Kaido?
Pop quiz, hot shot.
The bane of nightmares. So, goodbye, Divert Disaster. We got full 7 in the grip. Also, Esper Origins. None of our cards are known at the moment. Clock check is 15 minutes for them. 21 minutes for me. They are 6 minutes behind. Second Swamp, and Esper Origins. Mauler go up. And probably just gonna cast Harvester pre-combat. Do the thing. Top card. It's a permanent. It's another Kaido. Sure. Untap. We draw Sarkin. Sarkin was a man. Alright, so we could Sarkin first, then use the treasure for the exhale. And get a little buff on this thing. We kind of want to kill Kaido, but like, maybe we just don't need to. Sure. Behold! If they had a null here, that'd be hilarious. Hilarious!
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Alright, you got it. Alright, so that's fine. And, they already have a Kaido in their hand. I guess bouncing this guy would suck for us. They're gonna... Already have second Kaido. Whatever. They're gonna block. No, we're not. Yes, they are. No, we're not. Yes, they are. No, we're not. Behold a dragon. They a black. Beholded. We're beholden to you and my motley crew. My Kabu Dragon Bull Sliver deck. How many times in the history of Magic the Gathering has a Bark Form Harvester been annulled? In the history of the game. Every Magic game ever played in the history of the universe. How many times has Bark Form Harvester been annulled? There's no way that was the first. A lot of Magic is played, Chaos Draft, whatever. You know, like, I think between 4 and 7 is a really good guess. Don't discount how much random weird Magic is played. Like, Watery Grave. Like, I think that 6.5 would be a really good line. What do you think? 6.5, over, under. Plenty of time to talk about things, so the line is 6.5 times in the history of Magic the Gathering as a whole, in all the Magic games ever played in the universe, that a null has targeted a Bark Form Harvester. The line is 6.5 times, over or the under. We draw Cavern of Souls. They ain't doing much. Let's cast as a mascot. It's a dragon. It's a Kabu. It's a... Oh, man. We don't get that counted, obviously. So, play Cavern, name Dragon, play Harvester. We're probably just gonna Leroy. I don't know what's going on here. Honestly, they just have 7 cards in hand. Or was that a Scorigami or whatever, you know? Alright, so they're going to Tidebinder the trigger on... Trigger on Sarkin, sure. Sarkin takes to the ground. Yeah, Chaos Draft, Brawl, like Commander, weird Commander games. I don't know, you know. We're just going to attack them, I think. I would say that we are not going to bother casting our Exhale because we're scared of a sweeper, so... And our hand's just, like, pretty juicy, so... I guess the sweeper's kind of tough. We need to draw another Changeling. Like, random brother and sister whose parents bought them some random cards, and it was like, you know, some Bloomburrow and whatever, Edge of Eternities packs, you know, like, because the boy likes space and the girl likes whatever, furry animals, you know, whatever, you know, like, that's not a inconceivable thing to happen, so.
Inconceivable!
Alright, now that they've killed that, I'm more inclined to want to just cast this Exhale, so. Alright, so get in. You're at 8, say go. I do wish that life had stats like that, though. Like, how many slices of pizza have I eaten in my life, you know? How many times have I pressed the B button on an NES controller in my life? You know, just like stupid things like that. It'd be fun to think about. So, they main phase the Explorer, then attack. Which is a strange choice. It's gonna block so they can't draw. We have Hive Pool. I guess, whatever, sure. No blocks. Yeah, how many mouse clicks? I put a lot of Diablo in my life.
My eyes are as sharp as my sword.
Oh my god, man, come on. Alright, they've been 2 lands. Appreciate your patience, folks. I might cut that first match out. Maybe I will edit this video. I still explore, sure. Alright. They're in the timer danger zone. Alright, so they clearly have a counter spell up, which is fine. We're just gonna present lethal with this this charring bite. And then play this thing and kill them, and the game is over, so we're done here. Sure, cool. We'll take it. All right, well, kind of a weird match, but Slivers gets us a kind of a 3. I mean, like 2.5 and 1. We like won a game 1 because our opponent didn't read Reach, but. All right, so Freshly Brewed Slivers. Clearly this deck really wants a 1-mana Changeling, but that was pretty fun, honestly. That was really cool. Really fun seeing the cross synergy between all the different typal things. The Roaming Throne is pretty bad, but. You know, High Full is good. These dragon cards are pretty sweet. This deck is definitely not going on Pro Tour. I can see playing a second Throne also. I wish that this had haste. You know, so you don't just like dump it and play and say go. But yeah, that was really, really fun. So if you didn't enjoy that, I don't know what the hell's wrong with you, honestly. So, cool. YouTube folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Stream folks don't go nowhere. More stream to go.